Say whatever you want about Zoya Akhtar's work, but one thing is for sure she does a great job in beginning and ending a story visually. We shall explore that in today's video. My name is Akshay, and this is. Sometimes, when you are stuck with writing a story, it can be helpful to figure out how the story begins and how it ends. Having the ending in mind can help you figure out how to take your story forward. To better understand this concept, let's examine the opening and closing frames of Zoya Akhtar's 4 feature films. Naturally, there will be spoilers for all 4 films. Luck by Chance was written by Zoya Akhtar and the dialogues are by Javed Akhtar. In the opening shot, we see Sona, an aspiring actor, sitting at a filmmaker's office. When we first see her, she is wide-eyed, new to the city, and is facing a casting couch situation. In the final frame of the film, Sona is shown as a working actor walking amongst the crowd as she heads for work. Her body language is much freer, and we see a quiet confidence in her. We just saw a character transform from point A to point B, and that's what Luck by Chance was all about. Throughout the film, we see Sona struggling to get a big break in the movies, and her self-worth and ambition are tied to becoming a star. But after several rejections and her failed relationship with another struggler, Vikram, it is clear to her that her focus should be on not giving up, but being content and having a stronger self-esteem. Her definition of what success means changes by the end of the story. When you know what is going to be your ending, you have more clarity on how your story is going to progress from the beginning. The next film is Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, written by Zoya Akhtar and Reema Kagti, and the dialogues are by Farhan Akhtar. The film is about 3 best friends who go on a bachelor trip to Spain and how that trip changes them for the better. The opening image shows Kabir kneeling down to propose to Natasha. At first, we think this is a happy occasion, a wonderful romantic gesture made by Kabir. But later on in the story, we realize Kabir is marrying Natasha despite not being ready for it. Like the other 2 pivotal characters, Arjun and Imran, Kabir is going through stifling emotional baggage. He is trapped because of pressures from his partner and is not able to give importance to his own happiness. The entire story runs its course, and in the end, we could not get a better closing image. The 3 friends are running as wild bulls chase them. All 3 at this point are free from their emotional baggage, and the bull run almost symbolizes their freedom. Now we move on to Dil Dhadakne Do, written by Zoya Akhtar and Reema Kagti, and the dialogues are by Javed Akhtar and Farhan Akhtar. The film is about a dysfunctional upper-class family who face their issues while on a cruise holiday. This film is slightly different in terms of opening image. There are 4 opening images for 4 of the family members: Kamal, Neelam, Kabir, and Aisha. These images are the first time we see the family members, all unhappy in their own way. One could also consider this frame to be an opening image, as we see Kabir and his parents sitting far apart from each other during an argument at the dinner table. The absence of Aisha in this frame also shows how sidelined she is from her own family. This image itself conveys the inherent problems in the family. In the end of the film, we get this closing image of the family, all together, Pluto included. At this point, all the family members have directly confronted their own problems and have learned how to deal with them. They all look happy and united. This is in stark contrast to the opening image. The entire point of the story was to take us from point A to point B in an engaging and convincing manner. Finally, we have Gully Boy, written by Zoya Akhtar and Reema Kagti, and the dialogues are by Vijay Maurya. The film is a coming-of-age story of Murad, a young man from the slums of Dharavi who discovers his passion for rapping and pursues it despite his circumstances. The opening image shows Moin leading Murad and his friend Salman as he attempts to steal a car. In this image, Moin is clearly shown as the leader. Moin is someone who has chosen a difficult life involving petty crimes and always lives on the margins. The fact that Murad is behind him and almost out of focus shows how he is not in control of his life, and how he might end up pursuing a difficult life, just like Moeen. The story progresses and we see Murad finding his artistic voice and he struggles to pursue his passion. By the end of the film, Murad wins a huge rap competition and gets to perform on the big stage. In the closing image, Murad is on stage ready to perform as a rapper. And compared to the opening image, he has carved his own destiny instead of letting his background dictate what he should do in life. The way Zoya Akhtar begins and ends a film teaches us so much about how to introduce a protagonist and how to show his or her transformation by the end of the story. Let me know your favorite opening and closing images in movies in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Script Insight is thankful to the Script Room for their assistance in the promotion of this video. If you love cinema, please subscribe to this channel for more content. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.